Jenny here from The Bear and the Fox. Today I want to share some of the new Christmas picture books with you that we've added to our book collection this year. First up, we have Countdown to Christmas. In this fun little story, Bear has planned a big surprise for all the other animals, and from the 1st of December onwards, leading up to Christmas, they each get to open a present. But some of the presents are quite unusual. So Badger gets a tea towel, and some of the other animals get candy canes, which they're very excited about, but it says do not eat on them. So the animals are a little bit puzzled about what the mysterious surprise at the end could be, and we had a lot of fun figuring it out as well as we read along. And at the back of the book there is another little surprise, because there's a little advent calendar with a door to open each day and a picture behind each door. So this is a great book to read during Advent. Next up we have Mouse's Night Before Christmas. Now we all know the famous poem, "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, except in this book." Because in this book the mouse is very much awake. So the story follows little mouse who makes a Christmas wish, and then exciting things happen. Can you guess? Well, if you know the poem, you can guess, because there is a clatter outside and Santa and his reindeer rock up. But there's a little bit of a problem, and Mouse saves the day. So this book is perfect for anyone who likes a little bit of a twist on a classic story. Then we have How to Hide a Lion at Christmas. This is the latest book in the How to Hide a Lion series, of which we have read a couple of others. And it features a little girl called Iris and her pet lion. And in the other books, she has to hide the lions from all kinds of people and in different situations. And in this story, they're going to Auntie Sarah's for Christmas. And Iris wants to bring the lion, but her parents say, no, it's not a good idea. And hiding doesn't really work either. So they leave without the lion, but the lion follows them onto the train and hides in the luggage rack. But then he falls asleep and gets left on the train. So if you want to find out what happens next and whether Iris and her lion are going to be reunited in time for Christmas, you'll have to read the book. Then we have a different kind of picture book. It's called The Crayons Christmas, based on the story The Day the Crayons Quit. And this book is very interactive because it's got lots of little pockets to discover with a letter in each one and some other things. So here we've got some little activity cards. You can dress the crayon in a Santa costume. And there's lots of other letters to discover. This one has got some Christmas tree ornaments to make. So these are all letters that the crayons, who have been reunited with Duncan, their owner, are being sent, and there are 6 letters in total to explore. And then at the very end of the book there's also a little pop-up surprise. And finally, I have 2 Christmas picture books about dragons. The first one is called Mimi and the Mountain Dragon, and it's set in a little mountainside village which is being terrorized by a fearsome dragon that lives in the mountains, or at least that's what they think is happening. And one day Mimi, the little girl in the story, finds a baby dragon in the woodshed, and she sets out on a journey to take the baby dragon up the mountain to the big fearsome dragon. Now, as you can see, this book has quite a lot of text compared to other picture books. It's quite a long story. It is illustrated throughout. Here's one of the full page illustrations. There's Mimi with the baby dragon sitting on her shoulder. So this is a book that can be enjoyed over several evenings if you're reading it as a bedtime story. It's also great for older children who maybe like a little bit more text. And the message of the story is that things aren't always what they appear to be, and at the end of the story, the fearsome dragon, which they thought had been terrorizing them, actually ends up saving the village. So it looks a bit like she's trying to set fire to the church, but she's actually freeing the village from an avalanche that had buried it and is melting all the snow for them. So all's well that ends well. So this is a beautiful story with a beautiful message, and we've really been enjoying reading this. And last but not least, we have The Snow Dragon, which is another beautiful story with beautiful illustrations. This one is about a little girl called Phoebe who lives in a really horrible orphanage where daydreaming is forbidden and Christmas is cancelled, and she's having a really horrible time, and all the other children have been adopted, but she's been left behind at Christmas. And then a snow dragon comes to visit her. Here's Phoebe and the snow dragon, and they set off on a magical adventure. Here they are flying across the rooftops, and you can see the illustrations are absolutely gorgeous. Again, it's one with a bit of a longer text, so also great for spreading out over several bedtimes or for older children who like something a little bit longer. And at the end of the story, Phoebe also gets her Christmas miracle. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's a beautiful magical story with a happy ending, and it's just perfect for Christmas time. And that's it for today. Those are the new Christmas picture books we've added to our collection this year. As always, you can find all the titles and author names over on my blog. And if you love reading Christmas picture books, you can also check out our video from last year with 50 of our other favourite Christmas picture books. So happy reading, happy Christmas, and I will see you next time. Bye!